no friend to me. Wage a war, wage a war, wage a war, wage a war against mediocrity. It ain't no friend to me. Wage a war, wage a war, wage a war, wage a war against mediocrity. It ain't no friend to me. Wage a war, wage a war, wage a war, wage a war against mediocrity. It ain't no friend to me.
We are waging war on mediocrity. It ain't no friend to me. I'm your boy, the motivational teacher to the masses, with a new edition of Motivational Monday on this Labor Day. It's a celebratory time. Welcome to episode 100 of Awaken Your I Am. For all my people out there, man, y'all give me about 2 minutes as I share this out to all my social media outlets. And as people begin to come on, please, by all means, holler at your boy and let me know that you're out there. I'm going to begin to share this. Let me find the version I want. Give me a second. I got to share it directly from my page. Hey, I'm starting to see eyes come out there. What's up, people? Holler at your boy. Let me share this directly. Give me about 30 seconds if I share this. Hey, please, as you come in, holler at your boy. Let me know who's out there. Thank you, Carrie. Thank you so much for sharing this. It means so much. And I hope I'm on the station right now. We're going to break bread tonight. I'm seeing these eyes add up pretty fast. So if you all would, please share this. If you would, I'm going to share it quickly to my Bridge of the Nations. And we're going to get ready to break this bread. All right, let me make sure I shared it to my page, number one. I hope everybody out there is having a prosperous week. Y'all holler at your boy. How's your week going out there? Let me know how your week's going out there. I know y'all enjoy your Labor Day, your rest from your labor. And tonight, man, we're going to break some good bread as we get into this conversation. Hey, Vaniqua, yep, your boy's back. Last week, man, I was a part of Unleash Your Greatness. And so I wanted to just take that week and sow into myself as I sow into others as well. So if you would, man, just holler out here. Let your boy know where you're from, which city you're representing tonight. As I share this out, I'm giving the people 30 more seconds to get on here. They got 30 more seconds to get on here before we break this bread. Tonight is going to be a monumental one. As I go to episode 100, hey, Joy, what up, Q? Hey, Joy, thank you for joining us tonight. Yep, Motivational Monday. Let's get it. Hey, man, like as I was sitting here contemplating about what I was going to talk about tonight, man, I thought about out of 100 episodes, which is an area that I could dive into a little more. And I've been talking about Awaken Your I Am. Man, I'm so excited about this tonight. I got to be honest, like I've never been, in the beginning, I was a little nervous about doing these Motivational Mondays, but tonight is honestly the most nervous I've been about doing a Motivational Monday in a long time. So I know when I get stuff like this hot off the press that it's going to be one to remember. Let me share it. I am just about done. Let's get to it. I know when I have these moments like this, hey, I got double digit eyes out there. Holler at your boy. Who's out there? Let me know who's out there. Holler at your boy. I know when I get into these Motivational Mondays, these become life-changing. I got my new platinum shirt on tonight, Awaken Your I Am. Tonight, we want to represent episode 100 of Awaken Your I Am. If this has blessed you out there at some point of the last 8-10 months I've been doing this series, just shout out, man, I'm growing. Shout out, I'm growing. If this series has helped you in any way, get in that chat box and write, I'm growing. Tonight, I want a lot of interaction. 100 episodes in, I want to know what you've heard, what you've learned, and what I'm going to do next. Tonight, 100, we're going to talk about the guarantor of your I am. Come on, self-care is the best care. Good for you. Yeah, Vaniqua, I had to go and sow into myself. The guarantor of your I am. I'm growing. Thank you. As I was thinking, man, honestly, the past 2 weeks about episode 100, I was thinking, Ant, how can we go in and tie all these ends together under one umbrella? How can we go in? I've talked about, man, you're chosen, you know, call versus chosen. I've talked about you becoming a better version of you. And I always says the great I am. Somebody out there been a part of this series that awakens your I am. I've been talking about the great I am that awakens your I am. And I've talked about your I am for 99 episodes. Tonight, I want to talk about the guarantor of your I am. Tonight is going to be phenomenal. Go ahead and share this with your mama and them. I see my sister out there. What's up, Carrie? Share this to your mama and them, your cousin them, your grandmama and them. Let them know the motivational teacher has gone live for episode 100. And if you want your life to be changed, you better hop in on this one. All right, let's get into it. The guarantor of your I am. That word guarantor is an individual that agrees to pay a borrower's debt in the event that the borrower defaults on their obligation. Let me say that one more again. A guarantor is an individual that agrees to pay the borrower's debt in the event that the borrower defaults on their. Hey, Angelique, thank you for joining us. The borrower defaults on their obligation. A guarantor is not a primary party to the agreement, but is considered an additional comfort for a lender. Let us commence the bread breaking, the guarantor of your success. See, a guarantor is much different than a cosigner. When a cosigner signs, it means day one, they are directly responsible. I'm growing. Come on, Joy. I had to find myself and find my peace. Come on, Joy. Now it's time to go find that Thrive life. It's time for you to get to that next level. And here we are about to do it tonight. See, a cosigner signs on the dotted line, and day one they become as invested in that loan as the original signee. Come on, man, I'm gonna break bread. I'm gonna break bread tonight. Now, a guarantor says that, hey, I'm invested in this loan. I'm not the primary person. I'm only here in the event that that person cannot pay. And not only if they cannot pay, if that person needs additional clout, or if that person needs additional influence behind their name, I'm here for that. So you no longer just have to use Anthony D. Williams, but I'm using Anthony D. Williams with a guarantor, a person who has a lot more resources than I do. And that person only becomes invested in that loan in the event that I cannot pay. A cosigner is invested in that loan. The day you cannot pay, it automatically defaults to the cosigner. Our guarantor, the great I am, is not a cosigner. Come on, man. Y'all gonna holler at your boy tonight. I'm telling you, I know the eyes looking at me. The eyes that are looking at me are not lukewarm and average people. The eyes that if you've hung in here with me for 100 episodes, I gotta tell you, you've been chosen before the foundation of the earth. And you have a guarantor. Too many of us have been trying to walk it out in our own might and ability. It's the great I am who's awakening my I am. The great I am is the guarantor of my awakened I am. I got the platinum edition shirt on tonight, people. This is how I feel tonight. Episode 100 is platinum edition. I remember episode 1. I just thought I was going to do one. Hey, Mom, I thought I was going to do one episode of Awaken Your I Am. What's up, Greg? Thank you for joining us tonight. I was going to do one episode of Awaken Your I Am, but then the great I am kept awakening my I am. And tonight, yeah, appreciate it, Raj. Looks good to me. My sister is responsible for this shirt. Thank you, sis. What's up, Coach T? We have a guarantor. My I am, my awakened I am has a guarantor. Ladies and gentlemen, we are not in this game alone. I have a guarantor that in the event that I can't make good on this agreement, I have a comfort lender. Oh my God, I'm gonna break bread tonight. I have a comfort lender in the great I am. So motivational teacher. Man, I'm telling y'all, man. Oh, I'm gonna run. Come on, Coach T, I got you. Man, I'm gonna run this evening. I'm gonna tell y'all, I hope I can finish this thing, because as I was sitting down, jotting my notes down, and as I was meditating on this Awaken Your I Am episode 100. Come on, Vanika, we can get you right. I hope you're taking these orders down for me. Go ahead and get them. We're gonna get these out. As I was sitting here contemplating and thinking about my awakened I am. I say, Aunt, where have you not talked? Come on, thank you, Joy, for sharing this. Aunt, where's the hole in your armor? Aunt, where's sort of the disconnect? And I thought about it. The disconnect is I have not done enough on the great I am, who is the guarantor of the awakened I am. My awakened I am is only as good as the guarantor of the great I am. Come on. Hey, Sarai, thank you for joining us. A phenomenal event last week. I was just telling the people that I didn't do my Motivational Monday last week because I was a part of Unleash Your Greatness, which is Sarai's her program she put on all last week, and it was phenomenal. So if you can, go back and catch the review, catch the taping of all of those. So I said, motivational teacher, I have to let the people know who is backing their I am. And man, as I began to study who's backing, who's the guarantor of your I am, it gave me supernatural strength. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, after I finished this study of who the guarantor was, who the guarantor is of my I am, man, there is nothing. Listen to your boy. I got chill bumps going up and down my arms right now. I gained the confidence to know, man, I'm all truth. I went and put my name for a job that I am not qualified for. It would be a promotion. It would be something completely different than what I could do. I said, let me taste and see who's the guarantor of my I am. I went and did something crazy, knowing I'm not qualified, knowing that it's over my head, but I said, I have a guarantor. I don't do this in my own. There is a guarantor to your awakened I am. I'm telling you tonight, who's backing your I am? Let's talk about it, Angelique. The great I am, who is, was, and is to come. The great before there was, he is. He supersedes time. He was here in the beginning. He said, let there be light, and there was light. That he supersedes time, that the great I am is not bound by time. See, the challenge for some of us is that we're bound by time when you have a guarantor who is not bound by time. Who is my guarantor? My guarantor. And what are the characteristics of who is the great I am? And how does he guarantees my I am? What is the characteristics? Yeah, before there was, he is. Come on, Coach T. Thank you, Jackie, for watching. What are the characteristics? I'm gonna get into more who my guarantor is, but I gotta hit these characteristics. Boy, if anybody come on here and get off the night, boy, I don't know. I don't know if they breathing. If somebody pop on here tonight and chooses not to stay, I don't know if they're breathing, because tonight is going to be transformative. Because I heard this from the great I am, my guarantor, I took action. I put my name in a hat that honestly, in my I am, I didn't think it belonged. But because my I am is wakened and I got to know the characteristics of my guarantor, I did something ridiculous. And I did it because, man, if it's this crazy, it cannot be me. It has to be my guarantor, the great I am, working in and through me. I got to break bread. What are the characteristics of your guarantor? You see, this contract that I signed to awaken my I am is only as credible as my guarantor is. If my guarantor is wishy-washy, then the lender, I'm gonna have to move this because I know right now I'm gonna knock that down. Then the lender cannot have confidence that I can fulfill the contract of my awakened I am. The first characteristic of the guarantor is he's omnipotent. Oh my goodness, somebody go in that chat box and put omnipotence. My guarantor, hey Ron, thank you for joining us. Hey Jackie, thank you for joining us. My guarantor, the great I am, is omnipotent. Somebody go put that in there. Omnipotent means that he's all powerful. Come on, somebody go in there and put all powerful. He's all powerful. He has supreme power. That means that the guarantor, the great I am, can do all what he wants to do. Oh yeah, I'm going to break bread tonight. This is the dude that's guaranteeing my greatness. This is the dude that's guaranteeing my awakened I am. He's all powerful. He's not subject to physical limitations. You mean to tell me, motivational teacher to the masses, that if I need an axe head to float in order for me to get to where I'm supposed to be, he would defy time? If 24 hours is not enough for me in this one day that he would give me, he would go back and turn back the hands of time and award me 2 more hours if I need it. He's not bound by physical limitations. I'm challenging you to awaken your I am to the great I am and see that you're not bound to physical location. You're not subject to physical limitations like a man. Being omnipotent means that God, the great I am, has power over wind, water, gravity, and physics. Oh my God, this is blowing my mind that I got a great I am that wants to awaken my I am that's not bound by physics. You see, this world tells us that if I'm not born into the right family, the world tells us if I'm not in the top 1%, the world tells me if I don't have these 5 people backing me, then I can't do in life what I want to do. It tells me that I need this. I place my faith that I got to meet Oprah in order for the masses to come to me. But I'm telling you right now, you have a partner. You have the great I am, who's the guarantor of your awakened I am, that has already promised you with his characteristics. That he has power over wind, water. His power is infinite and is limitless. What other guarantor do you need? And that's just one part of his characteristic. He's omnipotent. Oh my God, I just broke bread. Somebody out there need to holler at your boy. Your guarantor is omnipotent. He's all powerful. What is it in your life that you feel that you lack? You have a form of godliness, but deny the omnipotent power of who he is through you. Awaken your I am. There is nothing too hard for God, the great I am. That means that there's nothing too hard through my platinum awaken I am. Yep, I'm rolling the platinum edition tonight because there's nothing too hard through your I am. He only needs your obedience. He only needs for you to answer the call. Man, the great I am knew you before the foundation of the earth. I got to break bread tonight, Tina. I see it, Charlotte. I got to break bread because we post these self-imposed limitations on our life when we have an awakened I am through a great I am, the guarantor who's all powerful, and we limit ourselves based on what I know about me from the past. I got to break bread. And tonight, episode 100 of Awaken Your I Am, my faith does not lie in what I've been through. I find my confidence. I'm going to use a new word. I find my confidence in the great I am who awakens my I am. That part of his characteristic is that he's omnipotent, meaning he's all powerful. Meaning if greater is he that lives and works through me, then why am I crying about what I lack? Then why am I sitting here using my own words, condemning myself? By your own words are you justified, by your own words are you condemned? Why are you condemning yourself with your own words if you believe that you have an omnipotent great I am working in and through you? The guarantor of your awakened your awakened I am is only as good as what you believe in, your guarantor. If I come up short, remember I told you, a cosigner day one takes responsibility for the loan. A cosigner day one takes responsibility for the loan. The guarantor only takes responsibility for the loan when you've exhausted every possibility. The guarantor, after they 20 minutes from come picking up, repossessing the car. The house is 10 seconds out of foreclosure. Now the guarantor rides in and say, oh, based on my strength and ability, you will not touch this. The guarantor only kicks in his ability when you're at the end of your natural ability. And the challenge for some of us is that we've never gotten to the end of our natural ability because we've never believed that our awakened I am can accomplish anything. I'm talking about the characteristics of your guarantor. Episode 100. The second characteristic of your guarantor. Somebody get in your chat box. He's omniscient. He's omniscient, meaning he's all-knowing. He's omniscient, meaning he's all-knowing. The great I am, God is all-knowing in the sense that he is aware of the past, the present, and the future. Oh my God, I can, ladies and gentlemen, I really could stop right here and do the rest of the Motivational Monday right here. I got somewhere I'm trying to get you to tonight. I won't do that. But I really can stop right here and roll for the next 20 minutes on this one point. It means that he is aware of the past, the present, and the future. Nothing takes him by surprise. His knowledge is total. If he's aware, and this is where a lot of us get stuck. I got to break bread right now. And I got a story. I got to save time for my story. I want to get into my story. Somebody get in that box. He's all knowing. He's omniscient, but he's all omniscient through me. I just broke bread. He's omniscient through me. He says that he's aware of my past, my present, my future. Nothing takes him by surprise. Nothing takes him by surprise. Motivational teacher, if nothing takes him by surprise, then why am I depressed? Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Why am I angry about what didn't happen for my life? Why am I anxious about whether this business deal is going to work out? Why am I crying late at night when I know he's all knowing that he was, is, and is to come? He's omniscient through me. If I believe that greater is he that works on the inside of me, then I have to choose to believe that all these things work together for my good, because if it was meant to kill me, then he's not omniscient. If you're still on this side of the dirt, then all that you went through carries a purpose in your life. Yeah. Even the thing that you despise the most, even the most tragic thing, the most traumatic thing that happened in your life, even it works together for your good. Motivational teacher, how can you be so true? Because the guarantor of your awakened I am said, nothing takes him by surprise. His knowledge is total. He knows all that there is to know and all that can be known. There's nothing in your life that catches the great I am, who awakened your I am, who is the guarantor of your awakened I am. There's nothing that catches him by surprise. If there's nothing that catches him by surprise, why is it catching you by surprise? Come on, Jeremiah, I got plans for you. But I foreknew you even before you was in your mother's womb. I foreknew you. Come on, stay so fly. I already knew you. If you believe that he already knows you, why am I crying? Why am I crying about my past and I'm worried about my future if I know he's all knowing, he's omniscient? Yeah, I told you, I gotta tie the knot tonight between the awakened I am and the great I am. I said it 99 episodes, you can never outperform what you believe about you. Now I gotta tie the knot. Not just what you believe about you, but it's what you believe through your awakened I am. Because the awakened I am is only as good as the guarantor who's backing it. I just broke bread. Your relationships and your thoughts toward the great I am will always affect your I am. It was always affect your I am. Your vertical relationship with the great I am, the guarantor, will always affect your horizontal relationships with men. You got one vertical relationship, and that's what the great I am. And every other relationship to you is a horizontal relationship. The vertical will always impact the horizontal. If you change what you believe about your vertical relationship, then you automatically affect your natural relationships, your horizontal relationships. But most of us, we try to affect the horizontal without affecting the vertical. Why? Because we're working through a non-awakened I am. We're working through a sleeping I am. There's a giant on the inside of you that is just lying to be awakened. It's waiting on a person that believes so much in the great I am, awakening their I am, that they get up and move. Martin Luther King said they move, they go take the staircase when they don't see the whole staircase. I only see one step. The awakened I am said, then doggone it, I will storm the one step. Why? Because I have an all-knowing, omniscient guarantor. Failure is not an option for this journey. I may have some missteps along the way, but as long as I'm on this top of the dirt, I cannot fail. I don't care how old you are. Listen to your boy. I don't care if you're 92 years old. If you're on this side of the dirt, there's something for you to do. I don't care if you're 7 years old, you're 6 years old. If right now your life is already on purpose, your I am is already waking. You want to know the challenges why we made so many dumb decisions early on? Because we had no idea of who we were. We let the school system guide our mind and told me I was an average student because I made a C. I didn't know who the guarantor was of my awakened I am. If I had only known who the guarantor was, I would have never believed that I was supposed to be average. I remember I was getting ready to pack my car and leave Vanderbilt University because I had the lowest out. They used to call me the caboose in the locker room because I had the lowest GPA. And on the basketball court, I came in Mr. Alabama, the #1 basketball player in the state. And I ended up riding the bench my whole first semester. And I was ready to quit. Why? I didn't know who I was through Awaken I Am. I had no idea who my guarantor was. I had no idea that sitting on that bench was working out way more for me than it would have been me being in the game. I had no idea that those trials and tribulations that I went through built a callus to pain in my life. I had no idea that walking in that prison at 7 to visit my dad would ultimately change my life forever. When those doors closed shut and it seemed so permanent, I said in my mind, I would never do anything to go to prison. I said, man, those things that you despise are working so much more for you in your life if you realize who your guarantor is. None of that catches your guarantor by surprise. The coronavirus did not catch your guarantor by surprise. What's going on over in the Middle East did not catch your guarantor by surprise. Who's in the White House did not catch your guarantor by surprise. It cannot stop you. I just broke bread. It cannot stop you. Your awakened I am your guarantor of your awakened I am is much greater than all of those things. The Spanish flu could not stop him. I'm breaking bread right now. The Great Depression in 1933 could not stop him. World War I and II could not stop him. And anything to come cannot stop the awakened I am. Don't you know it was more millionaires made right after that 2009 when I hit that little recession is when all the tech start booming, where you got Lyft and you got Airbnb, you got Uber. You start getting all these new millionaires were being made during the midst of a recession. Why? Because they didn't allow this world system to dictate what they thought about this economy. I'm telling you, your awakened I am affects everything around you. If you see a situation as lack, that lack is real to you because your I am is awakened. What you believe you can do becomes your new truth. I broke bread. Whether you believe you can or can't, you're right, because your I am determines it. And see, your guarantor says, listen, man, you ain't in this by yourself. Your guarantor says that when you run to the end of who you are, trust me, I got you. Super only comes at the end of your natural to make supernatural. Super doesn't come when you're 50% spent. Hey, Virginia, thank you for joining us. Super does not come when you're at 50% spent. Why? Lest you believe that your efforts have done it. Lest you believe that your smartness have done it. Lest you believe that you're so great that you got it done. Super will never kick in when you have 50% remaining. I'm breaking bread right now. It will never kick in. The great I am, the guarantor of your awakened I am, will not show up until all natural means have been exhausted. I'm coming right where you live. He's all knowing. That he knows everything in the past and everything to come. Boy, I'm breaking bread. This is the guarantor of your awakened I am. Your awakened I am is only as strong as you believe in the lending power or the name of your guarantor. I got to tie these loose ends tonight. Your guarantor, the third characteristic of your guarantor is that he's omnipresent. It means that he's all present. That term means that the great I am is capable of being everywhere at the same time. It means that his divine presence encompasses the whole universe. His man, like that should comfort somebody right there. Because you thought when that relationship didn't work that you were all alone. You thought when your house foreclosed, you were all alone. You thought when you went through that divorce that you were all alone. You thought because that business deal did not work out that you were all alone. You thought when that spouse became deceased that it left you wondering. You thought that when maybe that child died before the time, you thought that you were all alone. You felt like you were on an island. And the great I am is saying, the guarantor of your awakened I am said, I've been there the whole time. There's no location where you can go and the great I am doesn't inhabit. I'm breaking bread right now, boy. A lot of people confuse the great I am with the universe, but there's so much more to the great I am. That should not be in any confusion with pantheism, which suggests that God is synonymous with the universe itself. Instead, omnipresent indicates that God is distinct from the universe, but he inhabits the entirety thereof. He's everywhere all at once. Somebody better holler at your boy. I don't need a great I am. I don't need a guarantor who I need to carry around with me. I don't need a guarantor that needs me to protect him or her. I don't need a guarantor. I pray to the universe. My I am is so strong that it supersedes the universe. The universe is not capable of grooming my awakened I am. This universe is the reason why most of us are average right now. Because we've chose to believe the lies of men than to believe the truth of our guarantor. Our guarantor said you're the head and not the tail, but we'll go down to a bank and we'll go down there. You're the lender and you're not the borrower. We'll go down there and put our name on 75% interest credit card in a heartbeat. Why? Because I don't believe. I didn't know that I was supposed to be the head and not the tail. I didn't know that I was supposed to live on this earth with a platinum awakened I am. That I didn't know that what this world is showing me is an illusion. Go turn to any news cycle you want to. They're all vying for your five senses. Why? Because they're trying to determine where your dollars go to influence what they do. Everything in earth understands how valuable your I am is but you. They spend millions of dollars on commercials trying to influence your I am. They're trying to tell you that if you go get this Gucci shirt or this Gucci purse, your value just increased in the street market. It tells you that if you just get these Nike shoes, you're in the in crowd. It tells you that if you're a part of this social club, then you are in the in crowd. They're all vying for your I am. And the great I am is saying, man, find your I am, awaken your I am through who I am through you. I just broke bread. He that has an ear, let him hear what I'm saying. He that has an ear, let him hear what I'm saying, that you were never alone. Every time you have a glimpse or a thought of what you can be, it's the great I am. It's the great I am chasing you. Don't you know that his eyes are never dim to what you're going? It's the great I am awakening your I am that's why I talked about it in episode 46. If you're not living through your imagination and you're living through your history, you're limiting what the great I am can do through you. Every moment you live out your imagination, it's the great I am awakening your I am to what can be. And believe you me, those thoughts that you get, where you go through neighborhoods and man, I would love to have a house like that. Or you drive by business, you say, man, I would love to have a business like that one day. Or if you see a car, you say, man, I would love to have a car like that one day. That is not your own original thought. Come on, Q. Thank you, Sarai. That is not your own original thought. That's the man. Don't you know? Oh my God, I gotta break bread. Some of you all, I gotta break bread, man. Lord have mercy. Like this information is coming so quick, I can't get it out. It's coming so fast. Like I'm getting a download right now in the middle of this Motivational Monday. And like I can't keep up with what's coming. Lord have mercy. Somebody better holler at your boy. Is this helping? Hey, man, if this is helping you out there, say break bread. If this is helping you out there, say break bread, man, because I'm telling you right now, I want to know who's hearing what I'm saying, because this information tonight is life-changing. Your I am is only as strong, your awakened I am is only as strong as the guarantor of your I am. Man, I'm breaking bread right here tonight. The characteristics of your great I am. Number one, he's all powerful. Number two, he's all knowing. Number three, he's all present. And for a lot of us, I'm done with these notes, man. Let me break bread. For a lot of us, come on, y'all. Thank you, Virginia. Thank you, Jake. Thank you, Joy. Thank you, Tina. Thank you, Melvina. Thank you, Carrie. Thank you, Sadai. Come on, man. For a lot of us, the challenge is having a guarantor with such wealth, such knowledge, with such understanding of who my awakened I am is supposed to be. It's challenging, because I think Stay So Fly said it earlier, that before the foundation of the earth, he knew you. Before this foundation of the earth, he knew you. When your sperm cell, I talked about this on Unleash Your Greatness on Thursday night. When that one sperm cell outran 400,399,999 other sperm cells and got to that egg, you are a natural born winner. From day one, the great I am knew exactly which sperm cell needed to get there in order to create you. That you had a relationship with your guarantor before the foundation of the earth, and the only reason you were activated was because he had something in mind for you. He had something that only your fingerprints can touch. You're created how you are, for why you are. You own that. That's something that only you can do on this earth. I don't care. Like me, I'm me. And I'm the motivational teacher to the masses. It's 5 million, 10 other million people doing this, but nobody can do it in the way that he's giving it to me. That's why I don't have to worry about being a carbon copy of somebody else. The great I am awakens my I am to the version of me I'm supposed to be, not the version of ET or not the version of ink that I'm supposed to be. He awakens me to who I'm supposed to be. Got Vanico chiming into this conversation. She's talking about her going into that nursing program. She had to have an awakened I am. And I'm challenging some more of us to awaken our I am to the possibilities that could be. What if the life that I've been living has been one through which I don't have a guarantor? What if I'm supposed to have a $2 million house and I'm over here living in a single wide trailer because I didn't invoke my guarantor who has the ability, who has the influence to get it for me? But I'm working through what I know my I am is, and the guarantor says, I got you much more because I knew you before the foundation of the earth. I'm breaking bread right now. I knew you before the foundation of the earth. I am the one that guarantees your I am. You said you've been looking for me, but no, I've been looking for the right version of you. The great I am, I'm chasing after. He said, no, you're not chasing after me. I'm chasing after you. The moment you come into contact and you understand that your guarantor own the cattle of 1,000 hills, I no longer see lack like I used to see it. Once I understand that and all I want you to be in good health and prosper, I don't see sickness and disease how I used to see it because my guarantor says he wants for me to be in great health. I don't see sickness and disease like it's supposed to. Right now, if you're drug addicted and you're on drugs or you're addicted to alcohol or whatever, food or whatever it is, you got to understand that he wants for you to be in good health, that your body is your temple. And so I can't see that my temple, it's a difference between this just a body and this is a temple. A temple is the place where the great I am can dwell to awaken your I am. This body is just a dirt suit. This body is just a dirt suit. But when it becomes a temple, I understand that the value of a temple is much greater than that of a dirt suit. A dirt suit you can throw water on it and it goes back to clay. The dirt suit, once my spirit leaves it, it goes back to the dirt. But a temple is used to glorify and to draw people to the awaken I am that leads them to the great I am. He's glorified that in you bear much fruit. Don't ever negate your place in the kingdom. Come on, man. You're more precious than rubies and gold. You're more precious than you are. I told you that the human capital is the most important capital on this earth. You're worth more than rubies and gold right now to the great I am. And the challenge for some of us, I know I talked about, man, it's funny because these are Awaken Your I Am. We talked about nature versus nurture. And I'm not going back over it. You got to go back and listen to it, man. That's why I told you got to be consistent. You got to be consistent. We talked about nature versus nurture. And some of us know the environment that I grew up in. Some of us know what these hands have done. These hands hadn't always been righteous hands. Some of us know that we've lied, we've cheated, we steal, we backbited, we talked about people, we murdered character, we've lied on people, we've condemned people that shouldn't have been condemned. Some of us have even set traps to ensnare other people, and some of us know what we've done in the past. Some of us know that we've had abortion. Some of us know that we've not been a great father. Some of us know that we've abandoned our babies. Some of us know that we've abandoned our family. Some of us know some of the decisions that we made, and it affects my ability to believe that I can be awakened. I'm breaking bread up in this place tonight. Come on, Malvina. I'm breaking bread up in here tonight. Some of us know where these feet have been. These feet haven't always been in the presence of the Almighty. These feet have been in some places they shouldn't have been. They've been on the wrong corners. These feet have been at the place of some drug deals. These feet have been in the story of multiple lies that shouldn't have been told. These feet haven't always been where they're supposed to. And some of us are challenged to look at our feet and say, man, can these dry bones live? Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Some of us look back over our life, and our life hasn't always been about the good that's in our life right now. We look at it and we think about the decisions I should have made, but I didn't make, and we condemn ourselves based on what happened back there because we are justifying, yeah, great word. We're justifying my lot in life, my position in life today, by what these eyes have seen that they shouldn't have seen, these hands have touched, they shouldn't have touched, places where these feet have been where they shouldn't have been. And we justify my place today based on that story that I've conjured up based on my yesterday. I'm breaking bread right now. Oh my God, I'm breaking bread right now. This is helping somebody right now. I feel this with everything in me. I am helping somebody right now. If nothing else, I am helping me. It's the platinum edition of your Awaken I Am, the guarantor of your I Am. And we sit here and we look at our lives through the lens of my I Am. And whenever you view life through the lens of your I Am, there will always be limitations that you cannot overcome. What you went through is real. The trauma that you've experienced is real. And some of us relive that trauma in our emotions and in our memory every day of our life. When we see something that shouldn't be, it triggers that emotion and we relive the trauma. And you're saying, how can the great I am awaken my I am when I know what I've done? I'm here to break bread right here tonight. And I feel like tonight is a night that some I ams are really going to be awakened in areas that they did not know they were supposed to. And when I talked about the characteristics of your guarantor, that he's all powerful, all knowing, all present. There's none greater to swear by. When he got ready to make a promise, he found nothing greater to swear by. So he swore by himself, I'll bless you indeed. And I hear the great I am awakening your I am saying today that I will empower you to prosper. Doesn't matter where you are in your family. He knows who you were from the foundation of the earth. And right now, it's time for you to adopt that new life. Right now, it's time for you to begin to live that new life. It's time for you to walk out that old you into this new version of the awakened I am, to start making decisions from an awakened I am. I remember in another episode of Awakened I Am, boy, I'll tell you, you better go get it. I remember that somewhere in the midst of these Awaken Your I Am, Angelique changed her name to the artist. I remember somewhere in these awakened I Ams that changed her name to the DON. She changed her name from RN to DON somewhere during this awaken I am. Why? Because she changed the way that they see themselves. Vaniqua, she changed the way that she saw herself. And future DONs can't make decisions like RN. The artists can't make decisions like Angelique. There's two whole different mindset that goes to the awaken I am. And some of us tonight, the great I am, your guarantor has been chasing you to go back to that version of who you were before the foundation of this earth. The great I am has been chasing you to get you to that place. I remember one of my favorite stories, and I've told it multiple times on here. I like to give a natural example, and then I like to give a biblical example, because I love to show that the guarantor, I told you, he's the same yesterday, today, and forevermore. Sometimes I like to walk us throughout history to see that the characteristics, the times may change, but the characteristics never do. Transform the way I saw myself. Come on, the artist. Transform the way I saw myself. And the moment you can start seeing yourself there is the moment when the universe, God commands the universe, when the universe start aligning itself to bring that version of you into fruition. I just pray it. I love the story of Gideon, and I've told it multiple times. All the way along this Awaken Your I Am, and all the way along, really, it's my motivational. I love the story of Gideon. Well, let me set up the scene. Gideon's people had been oppressed for 7 years. God's people, they had been oppressed for 7 years, and they were all praying for a savior or a judge or somebody to come and deliver them from this desperate place they were in. And Gideon, who was a farmer at the time, he was pressing wheat. And God came to Gideon at the moment when he was pressing wheat. He came to Gideon and he called Gideon one thing. He said, Gideon, you are a mighty man of valor. Gideon at the time was a farmer. Come on, Joy. Thank you. I love that God commands the universe. Come on, said he commands the universe. At the time when the great I am, the guarantor of your I am, came to Gideon, he didn't say, hey, you farmer. Hey, you farmer. You know, I'm from Alabama. Sometimes these words don't come out how they supposed to. We'll cut them short in a heartbeat. He didn't say, hey, you farmer. He said, hey, you mighty man of valor. How in the world can he call him mighty man of valor in the moment he's in the middle of the wheat field? I'm breaking bread right now. He called him a mighty man. And tonight I'm calling you a mighty woman of valor. I'm calling you a mighty man of valor. Although you're sitting in the middle of what's your wheat field, I'm calling you, the great I am, the guarantor is calling you a mighty man of valor or a mighty woman of valor. Doesn't matter what seat you sit in today. It's about what you are. That word valor means bravery, great bravery, especially in valor. Come on, Angelique, you said it great. God speaks to your awakened I am. And some of us, even right now, in the midst of your lack, God is the great I am, the guarantor of your I am, is calling you rich. He said, let the poor say what? I am rich. So he's calling you rich in the middle of you not having two nickels to rub together. What truth will you believe? He said, you mighty man of valor, in the middle of why he was sitting in a wheat field. How many of us have allowed a temporary situation to determine a permanent outlook? I am, boy, somebody using these I am affirmations right here. Somebody hearing, I am a mighty woman of valor. What does it mean that you have great bravery and special in battle? What do? We wage war on mediocrity. Greatness comes with an expensive price. I am a mighty woman of valor, meaning that although I sit in the midst of my own temporary wheat field, it does not judge how I see my I am. I don't know, no matter where you are at this place in life, don't ever, boy, I gotta pray it. Don't ever call yourself out your name. Don't ever call yourself when I didn't know better. Come on, say it, Vaniqua, future DON. Don't ever, come on, Malvina, I am a woman. Don't ever call yourself out your name. Awaken your I am. I call myself, and I got witnesses on here. I call myself the motivational teacher to the masses, although I only have 19 eyes on both platforms. It does not change how I see myself through my awakened I am. You will never hear me say that I'm just a local person. You'll never hear me say that all I can do is. You'll never hear me say, wow, the great I am calls you as he see you in the moment he sees you. Remember, he's omniscient. He knows all things. He knew who Gideon was before the foundation of the earth, just as he knows who you are before the foundation of the earth. Gideon, a farmer, he said, man, you gonna deliver my people from the hands of the Amorites and met all these ice, all these enemies. But and then here's what the sleeping, I might gotta figure out something else to call it. But the non-awakened I am, the sleeping I am says, but I'm just the least of my family. I'm poor and I'm the least of my family. And the great I am is trying to awaken your I am. And all you can do is tell him about what I've done in the past. And he said, man, I told you I'm omniscient. I'm all knowing, that there's nothing you can tell me that I don't already know. I call you as I see you and not who you were. I call you as I see you. I told you he is, and is to come. He see everything all at one time. You're judging yourself based on this one place in life. And the great I am said, I created you to do more. He said, when Gideon said, I'm the least of my father's household. We're the poorest tribe of all your people. He said, Gideon, get up. And Gideon said, I need a sign, Lord. This is what broke people do. This is what broke people, I'm start calling them broke people. They ain't broke because they don't have money. They broke because they don't have awakened I am. Broke people love making, and trust me, I'm not talking about financial brokenness. When your I am is broken, ooh, I love that. When you have a broken I am, there's no way you can ever manifest everything in this earth you're supposed to. A broken I am, the first thing that the great I am, the guarantor of our I am, had to do with Gideon was recreate his I am. He said, you mighty man of valor. Oh, Gideon started thinking, what did that mean? Oh, then Gideon fell back like most of us do and talk about, oh, my past, I'm the worst, I'm the least. He said, get up. Get up. I need a sign. Gideon, I'm going to give you a sign because I believe so much more in your awakened I am than you do right now, than your broken I am, that I'm going to give you a sign. And tonight, I'm telling you, because you stayed here for 53 minutes and 18 seconds, this is your sign to get up. But I'm the least motivational teacher. I'm telling you, you've been called. You've been chosen for a day such as this to go out and manifest that gifting that you have, that dream that you have. You got solutions. The guarantor of your awakened I am has solutions that he hasn't even brought to you yet. Why? Because you're not at the end of your natural. I'm challenging you to believe so much in your awakened I am that you start to do things that you think are out your mind. I told you, I just went on. I said, man, I'm going to put my name on here just because I got an awakened I am, and it seemed crazy for me to even put my name in there. Let me show the great I am that I'm all in. And the challenge for us is to be all in when I only feel like I have enough for today. And most of us go through life at 40, 50, and 60% because we believe that if we give all and it doesn't work, I won't have anything left. And I'm challenging you, the moment when you don't have anything left is when your natural becomes super. That's the moment where the great I am in that 23rd hour and 30 minutes, that's the moment where the great I am says, man, now I got you. Be bold. Come on, Angelique. At that 23rd hour and 30th second is when the great I am said, now it's time for me to work me. Now it's time for me to work. Now it's time for your awaken I am to work through my I am. Now I got solutions. But too many of us are sitting back. We're going through life with brakes on, and we never get to the version of us that's supposed to be living, or Sarai would say, thriving in this earth. Oh, mighty man of valor. Oh, mighty woman of valor. I need a sign. You stayed here 55 minutes. That's your sign. That's your sign. Gideon took 300 men and never fought because he was obedient, because he believed that if I had to fight with 300, we'll take down 10,000, we'll take down 25,000. If I had to fight, I can. But the great I am, awakened as I am, to blowing that trumpet, and they start attacking each other. And the challenge is, if Gideon had never believed that he was a man of valor, he never would have blown the horn. And they never would have saw the deliverance. Why, motivational teacher? Because the first thing that great I am does is always works through your awakened I am. That's why you never heard me tell you to try not to do something. Well, try not to smoke, or try not to do this, or try. You never told me not to go harder at this. I've always said, be calm. Be calm. Become that person. It's not an overnight process. It's not an overnight fix. It's a process, and we have to learn to embrace the process. We have a guarantor. I started this conversation off tonight telling you that your awakened I am is only as strong as the great I am who awakens it. I broke bread. Your guarantor is where your strength lies. Your guarantor is where your power lies. Your guarantor is where your awakened I am lies. I'm telling you, what you've been called to do is too big for you to work alone. It's to build, baby, build. I love that. That was somewhere in one of them awakens I am. Become. The process of becoming is tough. It's arduous. It's a terrain that not many wants to navigate. But I'm telling you, you becoming is you trusting the guarantor, the great I am of your awakened I am. Man, I would be so depressed. I would be so depressed. Just like a lot of people in this world, if I believed that I had to go through this life on my own. Oh my God, I would be so depressed. If I believed that I didn't have a guarantor, if I believed I didn't have a sponsor, if I didn't believe in this world where, man, it's so funny that people feel like people in Mexico or some people escaping Venezuela, they feel like they can come to the United States of America and be anything they want to be. And they come here and they start businesses and they work for a living wage, a minimum wage early on to get to the place that builds a company. The guy that manicures my lawn is a person that came into this country with nothing. He came into this country with nothing, and now he has a thriving, do more than $500,000-$600,000 a year lawn care service. How motivational teacher? He believes so much so that the opportunity that was before him was so strong that it was 10 or 15 of them lived in a 2-bedroom apartment for years in order to build this company. He believes so much so in his awakened I am and the opportunity that is in this country that they made the sacrifice early on. I say it all the time. Do what's hard now, and later on your life will be easy. That's the awakened I am. I embraced the dirt work. I embraced, your boy will call it, embrace the suck. Embrace the suck. Because the awakened I am requires that you go through and endure as a good soldier. Said because as you become, you feel the pain of leaving what you were. It's time to be, man. It's time to become that person who you were created to be. You got to start looking in the mirror, man, and saying, I am that that's strong right there. I am that I am has sent me. You got to start telling yourself that the better version of me is tied to my guarantor. I live, I move. I don't do any of this in him. I live, I move, and I have my being. I'm so fortunate that I'm not one who's traveling alone. I don't need two sets of footprints because I know the great I am. I'm intimate with the one that holds the future for tomorrow. I'm intimate with the one that said, let there be light, and that created this whole thing, that there's nothing that catches him by surprise. I know they called you and told you you've been fired, you've been let go. I know that hurt deep down in your core, but believe your guarantor is on the job, and it did not catch him by surprise. Ladies and gentlemen, episode 100 of Awaken Your I Am. Your Awaken I Am is only as influential, is only as great as your belief of who your guarantor is. If you believe your guarantor have little resources, your I am will have little resources. The moment you believe that your guarantor own the cattle on 1,000 hills, and that he's your source, and he chooses to use anything as your resource, that's the moment you start walking in true purpose. Man, y'all get in that chat box and holler at your boy. We should be woke by now. Come on, Q. Congrats on 100 episodes. Thank you, the artist. Powerful word, and thank you for breaking bread with us this evening. I had to do it. Come on, Melvina. The better me is tied to my guarantor. She said, I couldn't keep up with the notes. Replay. God bless. Thank you, God, for making me the woman you call me to be. Come on, man. It's your guarantor that seeks to awaken your I am, man. If nothing else, I don't know if there'll be an episode 101. I'll be honest. I don't know if this is like the final episode of Awaken Your I Am. Yes, sir. You on point tonight. Thank you, Coach T. I don't know if there'll be an episode 101. I don't know if I'm starting a new series next week. I have no idea. But if you got nothing else through 100 episodes, just know that your life is tied to your belief system. Your belief system is tied to your awakened I am. And that's what attracts your manifestation. Man, you all were phenomenal tonight. Thank y'all so much for chiming in. We had eyes north of 25 tonight. Thank you all for sharing and inviting people to these Motivational Mondays. Like Vaniqua just said earlier, man, y'all go back and listen to this thing 5 and 6 times, because as you listen to it, you get new manifestation. It's been a spectacular run. Thank you, Angelique. Awesome word tonight. I'm connecting with the great I am. Greater is coming. Greater is already present. Remember, he's the one that was, is, and is to come. It's not coming. It's already present. You have to become the version of your awakened I am to attract it all to you. It's already here. Nothing has to be created. It's already in the earth. Nothing has to be created for you to walk out your greatness. It's already here. Now you got to upgrade your I am, the platinum edition, in order to attract it. You all have been phenomenal tonight. Thank y'all for staying with me. Thank y'all for chiming into this conversation. Y'all let me know, man, if this has blessed you in any way. Please let me know. If you all want to hear something in the future, drop it in that comment box, man, because I'm always looking for new ideas and new ways to motivate the masses. And until next time, I am challenging you all to wage war on mediocrity. Episode 100 of Awaken Your I Am, the guarantor of your I am. Your boy is out.
It ain't no friend to me. Wage a war, wage a war, wage a war.